Hi, Shavua Tov, everyone. As you can see, I'm holding a page, and this is how different rocks are going to be set aside, as we're going to learn in the next few minutes. Here on this page of the Gemara, it can be circular, it can be straight, it can be like a, let's say, a V shape, or it can be like a zigzag. So we're going to see exactly what I'm talking about here and how I'm illustrating this diagram in a minute. But what's interesting, we're talking about rocks in a field, and we learned in the previous page that if someone agreed to sell an area of land that will produce something called a bait core, then obstacles on the field that will keep it from producing will not be included in the size of the field. That's what we spoke about in yesterday's page, which we naturally learned before Rosh Hashanah. So we learned that the Mishnah itself differentiated between rocks that are higher than 10 tefachim. Those are considered obstacles, and those that are lower than 10 tefachim, which are considered naturally parts of the field. So the Gemara in today's page is going to limit this allowance to specific scenarios over here. So when Rabbi Yitzchak, as we learn about very much so, teaches that even smaller rocks will only be considered part of the field if they are less than the space needed for planting, let's say the amount of 4 kabin. And then there's another opinion, Rav Ukba bar Hama and Rav Hia bar Abba teach that they must be spread out over the field and not collected in one specific place. Then there's going to be a question posed by Rabbi Yirmiyah. He is going to ask a few questions to clarify this rule. He's going to ask about what if, let's say, it is set up, the rocks will be set up in a circular fashion. What if it's in a straight line? What if it's in a V shape? And friends, what if it's also in a zigzag shape over here, as we see here? So the Rishonim explained that all these questions aim, let's say, at a similar point, a similar objective. In a case where, let's say, the above criteria are met, there are fewer than 4 kabin, this measurement of rocks spread out over the field. Will a pattern like one of these 4 change our ruling? So the Rashbam explains that an occasional rock does not serve, let's say, as a major obstacle, but that a series of rocks may, let's say, be annoying over here, or bothersome when you're working on the field. So different commentators, including the Ravad and the Ramah, understand the question itself to be whether rocks set up in a pattern will be considered to be gathered together in one specific locale, one spot, which would make them an obstacle which is not counted as part of the field. It's actually interesting, all these scenarios over here, the Gemara is going to say a teku. That is a question that we don't have answered, and will be for the time of Eliyahu Anavi, when he is going to come at the time of Moshiach. He will be able to expound to us all of that. So I wish you all a Gemar Chatzima Tova. I hope you all had a good Rosh Hashanah. It was 3 days, naturally 72 hours. We're coming afresh to start a new year, and Bez Hashem with blessings. So wishing all a great day. I'd like to dedicate this Sarah Yudit Bat Esther Lilu Nishmat, this video, and keep watching.